Hello everybody, it is me, Jones MJ here. WWDC 2020 just happened today, so let's recap everything that was announced. First, iOS 14. Widgets have finally made their way into iOS, which is pretty cool. Most apps support them and you can customize them to your liking. Picture-in-Picture is also finally now here, definitely a heavily requested feature. There is now an app library feature which basically just sorts your applications depending on what they are. Incoming calls in Siri don't take up the entire screen, which is nice. App Clips allows you to sideload an application without needing all of its features or to install it. iMessage now has pinned conversations and group chat features to make group chats less stressful. Apple Maps catches up to Google Maps with biking and EV directions and local guides. Apple has to remind us how much they care about our privacy. Apple released a Google Translate competitor for whatever reason. And lots more. Next up, macOS Big Sur. Why is it called macOS Big Sur? I don't know. But it has an all-new design, looks more like iOS, and it contains many new and redesigned features like Control Center, redesigned Notification Center, a redesigned Safari with more privacy features, a translate feature, and more, redesigned iMessage with all the same features as iOS 14, a redesigned Maps app with once again all the features from iOS 14, and of course a lot more redesigned apps with, well, you guessed it, features from iOS 14. Speaking of Macs, Apple just announced that Macs will be transferring over to Silicone processors made by Apple themselves, with the first Mac to support this coming out at the end of this year. And as I'm sure you would assume, macOS Big Sur has been fully optimized to support these new processors. Next up, WatchOS 7. You can now download customizable watch faces from websites, which is cool. Sleep tracking is now a thing. Apple Watch now has a countdown to remind you how long you should be washing your hands because of current circumstances, and lots more workout options have been added. And now, iPadOS. Well, it's pretty much the exact same thing as iOS 14, optimized for iPad, but now you can use your handwriting to interact with more apps. And finally, let's talk about compatibility. iOS 14 will be available on iPhone 6s or newer. macOS Big Sur will be available on MacBooks 2015 or newer, MacBook Airs 2013 or newer, MacBook Pros 2013 or newer, Mac Minis 2014 or newer, iMacs 2014 or newer, iMac Pros 2017 or newer, and Mac Pros 2013 or newer. And WatchOS 7 will be available on Apple Watch Series 3 or newer. And that pretty much just about wraps up WWDC 2020. I think it overall was a pretty good event, but be sure to let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss my next video. And if you didn't like it, well, I guess the other button works fine. Anyway guys, I will catch you in the next one. Bye!